Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Lauren Potechin, and I am a data and analytics consultant at Thorogood. If you don't know us, Thorogood is an independent data and analytics consultancy with a focus on data science, data engineering, and data visualization. Our business focuses on using data to meet our clients' needs, so we're often thinking about how to best leverage data to meet business goals. In today's video, I'll be talking about 4 areas of consideration to keep in mind when using data for a sustainability initiative. So let's get right into it. The first area you want to consider in your initiative is where you're going to get your data. In the CPG industry, there are so many types of sustainability data that you can collect and various sources from which you can collect it. I'll give some examples. Internally, your master data is critical as it allows your sustainability metrics to be viewed and calculated at different granularities. Sales data will help you understand metrics like volume, giving context to your sustainability portfolio. Product data will provide the base information which you need for your KPIs, like the water usage for each of your products. And energy data will be really useful in calculating metrics like the carbon footprint of your products or even the emissions produced in day-to-day operations. Then you might also look externally for your sustainability data. Packaging data, greenhouse gas data, and supply chain data might come from your vendors and tell you about the impact of your raw materials and ingredients before they're used to make your product. These examples are by no means exhaustive, and there are plenty of other types of data that you can get for your sustainability purposes. It's important to get a holistic picture of your environmental impact. So when you're selecting your data sources, make sure you're getting all the data that you need to paint the full picture. Your data sources will play an important role in many of the design decisions you make, like your data architecture, where to store your data, and how to bring it all together. Once you have your data sources identified, you then have to think about the frequency of the data collection and how to automate it. This information will determine how you design your data ingestion processes. For example, you might only get updated packaging data from your supplier once a year in an Excel file. On the other hand, you get data on the day-to-day energy usage of your manufacturing plants once a week from an SFTP. A mismatch in frequency raises questions like, do you fill in missing data, and how do you aggregate the data? The frequency of data ingestion will also play into how you decide to automate the data ingestion. These are key factors you have to think about before you make decisions on your ETL process, your data validation process, and how you connect your different data sets for reporting. The next consideration is a really important one. One of the biggest challenges in the sustainability space is a lack of standardization in metrics and regulations across organizations. Without one single governing body for sustainability data, it's extra crucial to have a robust data validation layer and quality check process. Once again, the data sources you have will guide your quality assurance design, as it can be tricky to handle multiple data sources. Additionally, there are some sustainability certification providers, especially for carbon neutrality, that require an audit of your calculations before you meet their standards. Having a data quality check process in place will help you achieve those certifications, which are especially important as they may go on customer-facing labels. You might even consider which certifications you want first, and then design your data validation accordingly. Like I said earlier, there isn't a universal standard for sustainability metrics. The next area to consider is your reporting use case and the KPIs you need to calculate them. Ask yourself who the report is for and what kind of questions they want answered. For example, a dashboard to show the water usage of your hair care products will require different KPIs than a report to measure your packaging waste. You might even work backwards from your report requirements to determine what data points you need and where that data needs to come from. But be mindful of maintaining a single standard and definition for your KPIs, especially if your audience spans multiple teams or departments. And that is all we have today. Thank you for listening to the top 4 considerations for your sustainability initiative, and please reach out if you have any questions.